Hey everyone, it's Lexi, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of July. So as I said, basically for this summer, I've been pretty busy with my clinicals. I'll be done with them on the 21st of July, so then I have the rest of the summer basically. So I have 4 books here for you. I think 4 is a good number. Usually that's how much I read when I'm at school, so I figured I'm just as busy, so 4 seems like a good number. So I have kind of a variety of books here for you. So without further ado, let's get started. So this first book is one that is the Tales and Teacups book club pick for the month of July. Can't believe it's July already. And it is Garden Spells by Sarah Addison Allen. If you're interested, I'll link everything up in the cards and then also down below if you're interested in participating in this book club. So basically this book follows a family who has this really enchanted garden, and that's kind of been rumored to kind of have like mystical things. This apple tree, as it says, to bear a very special sort of fruit. So basically, like, it follows this family of what is left of this family and just kind of like their strained relationship and how a series of events lead them all to kind of be together, and just kind of like how they're forced to kind of deal with their common legacy and just everything that's there, even though they've had like these family kind of problems, just how they're gonna go deal with that after everything that's happened. So what I like about these books is they do have a magical realism aspect into this. I've read a few of her books and I've really enjoyed, for the most part, most of them. And she does like a good job with the magical realism, how she can weave it in seamlessly. So I'm interested to see what the magical aspect of this book is. So this book is still like under 300 pages. It will be a quick read, which I think will be a lot of fun, and I think a lot of you will enjoy reading this. So if you're interested in like the book, like the Goodreads, everything will be linked down below, so you can go and check that out if you want to participate in this. So yeah. So this next one is one that has also been on my TBR for a while, and it is Mean Streak by Sandra Brown. I read Death of Scandal, which is like back there, earlier this year, which I really enjoyed, and she does kind of like crime books as well. So this one basically follows a doctor named Dr. Emery, who is a pediatrician and marathon runner, and when she's going out for a run, she mysteriously disappears. The trail has gone cold, and the police suspect it is her wife Jeff, who used this as a means to get an instant divorce, just because they find that so while the police suspect Jeff of instant divorce, Emery, suffering from unexplained head injury, regains consciousness and finds herself held captive by a man whose violent past is so dark that he won't even tell her his name. She's determined to escape from him and willing to take any risk necessary to survive. I think this one's going to be really interesting. I can just see it being like a really gripping, like at the edge of your seat, and I really enjoyed her other book, the Breath of Scandal, that I read, and I know my mom has read a lot of her books as well, so I'm really interested to kind of pick this one up as well. I think it will be like a good kind of thriller book. So yeah. This is also a book that was recommended to me by my mom, who's read this book, and my aunts. Both my aunts have read this book as well, and it became highly recommended by them, and so I was able to pick this book up at Half Price Books for only $7. So when I saw it there, I was like, perfect. And it is The Secret Keeper by Kate Morton. I did read The Lake House that she wrote earlier this year, or towards the end of last year, and I loved it, and so I can't wait to pick this one up. I'll kind of read the back of this to you. So it says, during a summer party at the family farm in the English countryside, 16-year-old Laurel Nicholson has escaped to a childhood treehouse and is happily dreaming of her future. She spies a stranger coming up the long road to the farm and watches as her mother speaks to him. Before the afternoon is over, Laurel will witness a shocking crime, a crime that challenges everything she knew about her family, especially her mother Dorothy, her vivacious, loving, nearly perfect mother. Now, 50 years later, Laurel is a successful and well-regarded actress living in London. The family is gathering at Green Acres Farm for Dorothy's 90th birthday. Realizing that this may be her last chance, Laurel searches for answers to the question that will haunt her for that long day, answers that can only be found in Dorothy's past. Dorothy's stories takes the readers from pre-World War I, World War II England through the Blitz to the 60s and beyond. So I think this book will be really interesting. Like I said, I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and I've really enjoyed her other books as well. So yeah, I cannot wait to kind of pick this one up. I think this one will be really, really good, and I can just see myself loving it. And so lastly, this is a book that's been on my TBR for a while, and I just figured I should probably get to it. I've been limiting myself from buying books until I finish like a good chunk of all my books on my TBR. So I've been trying to get through as many books as possible, and I've heard nothing but great things about this book. And this one is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and it's basically about this circus that pops up without warning and all this other stuff. So it says, behind the scenes, a fierce competition is underway, a duel between two young magicians, Cecilia and Marco, who have been trained since childhood, expressly for the purpose by which they're personal instructors. Unbeknown to them, this is a game in which only one can be left standing. Amidst the high stakes, Cecilia and Marco soon tumble headfirst into love. So I think this one is really good. I've heard nothing but great things about this book, and I don't understand why it's taking me so long to be like, I'm gonna pick this book up. So yeah, I'm excited to kind of continue on with this, and I really love this book, how it has like that element to it there as well. So yeah, I'm really excited for the books this July. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you think about some of these books, or if you're interested in participating in the book club. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys!